Hello, Nadia here from Happy Wholesome Life, and this is me recording a testimonial for Leimomi from beingalohi.com. And in this testimonial today, I will be recording and sharing my experience with the relationship clearing that she did. Before I do that, though, I wanted to share my surprise because I do remember when she told me that this was part of her divine gift, monetize your divine gift transformational journey. I was surprised that it was coming up again because she just had done the big karmic clearing, the big Akashic Records reading, healing, clearing. And my husband had already come up and there was karma that we cleared. So even though she said, this will be good for you and this will change your dynamic in your life today, I couldn't quite grasp, and I didn't know what was coming, but because I trust Leimomi and I have felt all the different processes that she has taken me through so far as part of her mastermind group, okay, I was going to do it, of course. And we did it, and she told me all about my husband's energy center, his soul group, and what his divine gifts were. And at the time, it was really, really interesting, but that's all it was. I thought we had a pretty good relationship, and I thought we had done a lot of work on us already. But one thing that happened that took me by surprise, and another thing that happened, which I'll tell you just about, but first the one thing. It took me by surprise how it helped me as the entrepreneur to understand my husband, who's not an entrepreneur. Just by knowing his energy center, it made perfect sense. The job environment that he was currently in, it made the organization, it made perfect sense. His divine gift wasn't being fully expressed, but the organization he works for has that structure where it potentially holds that. And I remember actually going to my husband after the clearing and saying a few things to him that Leimomi explained to me, and his eyes just lit up. And he was like, wow, thank you, Nadia, for seeing me. Thank you, that makes me feel so good. So that was the first aha that happened straight after the session. It was really, really great to be able to go to my husband and to see him, to really see him on a soul level and to acknowledge that, to actually voice that to him and to see him respond to it so beautifully. It really helped us kind of put together me, the entrepreneur, and him, the employee. It made sense, and we could both see each other. We could both see how our divine gifts have brought us to exactly where we are. So it's mutual respect and harmony. That was that first outcome of the relationship clearing. The thing that I'm sharing with you now is the big miracle that followed. And it truly feels like a miracle because we did not see it coming. Basically, my husband interviewed for 2 job interviews that would have us moving back to Germany and 2 job interviews that would actually promote him here. And the promotion here, that was a big, huge step that he didn't actually believe in, but he applied for it anyway. After the 2 job interviews that would take us to Germany didn't go through, we kind of started realizing already, okay, that's not what the universe has in mind for us. So Eric went through with the 2 interviews that would promote him here in the States, but not really believing that it would take him anywhere. His first interview was really bad. It wasn't good. His supervisor told him that as well. But you know what? He got a second interview. He got another chance. And the second interview was much better. And, the supervisor came to him and said, yeah, that was better. But, he was still critiquing. But guess what? They put him through They gave him a tentative offer. They run a security clearance. And oh my goodness, he gets the promotion. But not only does he get the promotion, it was exactly what Leimomi shared with me in that relationship clearing, what his divine gift is, what his soul group makes him good at, and what is important for him to have that he can grow. And I'm not going to share with you what it is. That's going too much into depth. But it really is. This promotion is completely and utterly soul aligned to my husband's divine gift. And what this caused in him is a shift of feeling in his purpose, being less unhappy, which kind of had him looking at me all the time, what I was doing in my business, and kind of had him impatient. So the amazing thing that I've experienced in Leimomi's work is that it is completely and utterly wholesome and holistic, which means that it really involves for the good of all. That's what this relationship clearing and this miracle that happened for us, for my husband, and for me and my business, because he's happier, he's more grounded, which takes the pressure off of me, and it started flowing. It started flowing with discovery calls, with connections, with traction in my business. So that's pretty powerful. Yes, and I just had to share it in a testimonial. Thank you for watching. Bye. Blessings.